Arsenal take on Bayern Munich in game week 5 of the Champions League, and a big game. After a big result against Spurs in the North London derby, we start this deadly week of 3 games where we face Spurs, Bayern and Chelsea with a good win. But now we face probably our toughest game of the season so far in Bayern Munich, who are one of the most informed teams in Europe, with amazing talents and amazing players in great form like Harry Kane, Elise, Kimmich, Luis Diaz, even though he'll miss this game, and so forth. So a big game, but a game I'm confident Arsenal can win, and a game that I should be confident Arsenal can win. So I'm going to preview the game, give my starting lineup, react to some of the team news that Mikel Arteta gave yesterday, and hopefully get the prediction lineup bang on. So if you're new returning, you haven't already hit the subscribe button. I'm on the road to 2,000 subs. Smash the like button, hit the hype button, really helps the algorithm, and comment down below any changes you'll give to the start lineup and your score predictions. So yes, starting with Mikel Arteta's press conference, he spoke about how Odegaard is back in full training, should be involved in the game, so that's nice to see our captain finally back. Hopefully he can stay fit this time. Been very unlucky with injuries, getting fit, then getting injured, fit, then injured, fit, then injured. So hopefully he can stay fit. But this increases the competition. We've seen Eze just off the back of a hat-trick playing in that number 10 position. We know Odegaard will play there. I doubt Odegaard will start in this game or on the weekend, but it now pushes Eze to increase that performance level and potentially keep the captain out of the squad. Do you know what I mean? Raises a good question. He also spoke about the fact that Havertz and Gyökeres are close. They're going to have some scans in the next couple of days, maybe to see if they can play on the weekend. So there's an organised game, behind closed doors game that he's organising specifically for Gabriel Jesus, but I'm assuming for more of the other injured players as well, just so they can get some game time, some match fitness against opposition. I think it's against Man United. So he said that if he comes through that, because he's a bit earlier than expected, then maybe he's going to be there for Sunday. I don't know if he will be, but it will be very nice if Jesus was on the bench at least. So some good news. Obviously he's in good spirits, obviously at the back of the North London derby win, and I am too. Bayern Munich are a great team. They won on the weekend 6-2, I believe. They have only dropped points once. I don't think they've lost the game, and obviously they're 100% record in Champions League like Arsenal, so it's going to be a battle. Obviously I'm not too worried. I think Arsenal will qualify for the knockout stages and in one of those top 3 or 4 positions, but I do want us to win. I think it's a good litmus test for us to see where we're at against quality opposition all around the pitch. Vincent Kompany, great manager that plays good football, has already won the league at Bayern, and Harry Kane's in scintillating form, the best striker in the world at this moment, alongside Haaland. The goal record and the assist record, the way he's playing all over the pitch is crazy. As we know what Kane can do, this team's very familiar with it, and Elise and Eze back together once again. So we'll see what this game has to call, but I think I'm confident enough Arsenal can win. I expect Bayern to come out and play, come out and press, come out and try and dominate the ball, which can give more of an open game, and hopefully Arsenal can find those spaces to capitalise on Bayern. Going into my starting lineup, I'm only going to make a few changes. Obviously, we know that there's no Gyökeres or Havertz and Jesus for this game, so it's likely that Marino is going to start back on at 9, but I think I'll make a couple of changes. So my lineup will be Ryan goal. I'll go Ben White right back, just to give Timber a bit of a rest. I think 3 tough games in a week. Obviously Timber's been performing amazing, but you want to protect him. Ben White didn't come on in the weekend. We know he's been training, so I want to see Ben White get a start. I'll keep the same centre back pairing of Nkapia and Saliba centre back, so they can build that partnership. You can see that Mikel clearly favours Nkapia probably for the left-footed side, and obviously he's a more senior player, so I want to see that continue. Kapia get some more minutes into his legs, and then I will go with Lewis Skelly left back. I think I'll obviously change the fullbacks, give Lewis Skelly good opportunity in Champions League. He's been very well since he's played there this season, and I think obviously against tough opposition like that, I think he'll be going up against Elise. It'll be nice to see Lewis Skelly versus that battle, and then obviously have the option for him to invert. Obviously midfield 3 I'm going to keep the same of Rice, Zubimendi and Eze, and the front 3 I'm going to keep the same with Saka, Marino and Trossard. Obviously Martinelli will be on the bench, Madueke will be on the bench, Wanyeri, Diamond, Odegaard, as you know, Norgard, Mascara, and Calafiori, Timber as well. So we'll have quite a strong team out. Hopefully we see some Odegaard minutes as well, and hopefully you'll have a good performance from Marino. I think him dropping into that centre mid position as he was doing against Spurs, drawing their midfielders out and then obviously creating space in the middle, was an excellent game plan for Mikel, and excellently executed by Mikel Marino. So hopefully we see a bit more of that in this game. And obviously another great performance from Trossard, another great performance from Saka, another great performance from Eze. I really want Saka to get a goal. He's been playing very well in the last couple of games, but he hasn't scored. Obviously I know he scored against Sunderland, but he hasn't got, in all the games he's playing well, he hasn't got the output, and I really want him to get the output. So hopefully, he's been doing well in the Champions League. I think he's got I think it's 3 goals if I'm correct in the Champions League so far. So hope he can get another one and can continue his run in the Champions League. Obviously he did score against Bayern the last time we played him at the Emirates in that 2-2 draw. So hopefully he can emulate a lot of that performance that he performed that day. My score predictions for this game, I'm going to go for a 3-1 Arsenal win. It's going to be difficult to contain Bayern, but I think I've seen the way Saliba has played against Harry Kane in the past. Obviously we don't have Gabriel, who's more aggressive defender, but KAPE brings in that dog as well. And then obviously Elise, I think Diaz is out, so I don't know who'll start left wing. Maybe Gnabry, which is maybe why I'm a bit more inclined to want to start, Ben White against Gnabry compared to Diaz. And Elise is going to be a tough one to stop, but I think we have enough to do that and take the game to Bayern and dominate the game. We're at home. I want to see another confident performance, another dominant performance, and get the 3 points. Give some good momentum going to the Chelsea game off the back of their win against Barcelona, 3-0 win, where Esteval looked amazing. Obviously Caicedo, a lot of players played well. Chelsea are going to be very, very confident going into that game on Sunday. So I want us to similarly have that same confidence off the back of a win on the weekend, another win against some big opposition in Europe. Then we go into that big game on Sunday. So yeah, 3-1 to me, and 3-1 for me. Obviously, comment down below what your predictions would be in terms of the scoreline and also the lineup change. Would you fully rotate the side? Would you bring anyone else in, or would you kind of keep it consistent, given how great the performance was against Spurs? And yeah, man, I'm excited to see this game. Bayern Munich are the ops, obviously, off the back of the history that they have with Arsenal, where they continue to slap us up in the Champions League. Obviously, I really want us to beat them in the quarterfinals. I thought like we was the best team 2 years ago, but now we have opportunity to, obviously it's not a knockout game, but lay a mark on them, give them the first loss, and also put that mark around Europe. That I think a lot of teams do fair Arsenal, given the defense, given the quality and organisation that we're playing. But if you beat Bayern now, who will be one of the best performance teams in Europe right now, really puts a big marker around. So let's see what we can do, man. Very excited. I will be doing watch along for the game, so tune into that. Comment in the comment section as well. Let's have conversations during the game. Drop a like as well, and then I should be doing a match reaction after the game. So it's been your boy KAPE as Pauser. Like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace.